Hello, my name is Brennan, and I'm one of the local McGraw-Hill consultants for San Bernardino Valley College. Your instructor and my team collaborated to come up with your course materials for History of Jazz or Music 106. And today I'll be briefing you on Connect and SmartBook, where you'll be going to access a portion of your assignments for the semester. We'll talk about some best practices for running the program as well as the process of registration. We'll get into your purchasing options as well as the resources, in particular SmartBook, and wrap things up with technical support. So to ensure the smoothest experience in the program, I recommend running one of these three web browsers. If you have a Mac at home, Safari's proven effective. Beyond that, Firefox or Google Chrome come recommended. Please note that we ask that you refrain from running Internet Explorer when accessing Connect or SmartBook. Internet Explorer updates a bit too rapidly for McGraw-Hill, and as such, it can create an unuser-friendly experience. Much like an application on your smartphone, Connect is a web-based application, and it has a tendency of getting slowed down if there's too much space being taken up through your internet browser. So we ask that once a month, once every couple of weeks, you clear the web browsing history, the cookies, and the cached files on your internet browser, and as such, this ensures the smoothest experience possible. The required materials for this course are going to be Jazz 12th Edition by Paul Tanner. Your instructor has set a custom bundle or made a custom bundle available to you in the San Bernardino Valley bookstore, and that's denoted by the image on the left with the orchestra. This includes both the print text as well as the access code. A print text is not required for this class, and at a minimum, though, everyone will need to have the access code. If you were to shop online, you're going to see an image similar to the one on the right here with the band and the gentleman playing the piano. Please note that these are, in fact, the very same book. The image on the left is simply unique to the San Bernardino Valley College bookstore, and the image on the right is what we call the national version of this title. For your convenience, your instructor has set and made your content available to you in your campus LMS or in Blackboard. So you're just going to log into your Blackboard account, locate Music 106, locate the folder that will contain your Connect assignments, and go ahead and open that folder from the side menu bar, and you will see a list of icons similar to the ones you see here. To register, just click on any one of those icons, doesn't matter which one, and you'll be greeted with the same welcome screen to connect. Go ahead and hit continue. You'll then be asked to enter an email address. We do ask that you use your student Valley College email when registering in the program, and hit begin. You'll then be asked to create an account. Pretty straightforward, first name, last name, security question, password, and then hit next step. And here's where you have some options. So I mentioned the bookstore earlier. I mentioned shopping online. If you went to a retailer and the business provided you physically have the access code in your hand, you're just going to enter it up here in the upper left on the space provided, click submit, and you're done. Maybe you are on financial aid and you're waiting for your money to post. Maybe your work schedule's up in the air. Maybe you're not sure you're going to stick with the class. Whatever your situation is, in the meantime, McGraw-Hill will provide everyone with 2 weeks of courtesy access to Connect and SmartBook. This includes access to the online textbook. This includes access to all the assignments you need to get started in the program. And then at the end of those 2 weeks, or any time prior to the end of those 2 weeks, you will need to make a decision. Go to the bookstore, purchase a code, drop the class, or whatever alternative you and your instructor arrive upon. Which leads to your third option, is you can always purchase access, all digital access, direct from McGraw-Hill. There's no print component that is going to be waiting for you in the bookstore. This implies you will bring your laptop or your tablet to class, and that's where you're going to go to access your resources. And once you select the option that fits you best, you're all set. This is a snapshot of the home screen in Connect. If you go a couple weeks into the semester reading from the e-text from SmartBook and you decide you really prefer to have a print component to it, you will have an alternative option to acquire the print text at a discount. Just follow the link here where the red arrow is pointing, and McGraw-Hill will send a loose leaf 3-hole punch unbound version of the book directly to your home for $25 flat. SmartBook is a study tool designed by McGraw-Hill for student success. It makes use of technology many users have already experienced either in Netflix or Amazon, where the user will provide input to the program, and then the program adapts to that input, exposing the user to some content they weren't aware of. Well, we integrate that same concept into the reading and the studying process, and SmartBook is going to highlight what you, the student, specifically need to read, what you need to study, what you need to learn, ensuring that every minute you invest in the SmartBook is returned to you as the most value added, or what we call the most high impact minute possible, and it's powered by LearnSmart. So what does this all mean? Well, LearnSmart is going to be asking you questions based on pre-selected learning objectives by your instructor. This is not a quiz. This is not something you are being marked down on if you get the wrong answer. You'll see you have a question and an answer set. This one's multiple choice, some are true or false, fill in the blank, what have you. However, in addition to your answer, LearnSmart is going to ask you to assign a confidence value to your answer. We all know there's a fine line between thinking you know the right answer and then actually knowing the right answer. And based on your knowledge and your confidence in your understanding of this material, we can actually assign a quantitative value to that. And now LearnSmart, much like using the Netflix analogy again, is going to expose the user, expose the student to content maybe they weren't aware of before, and then recirculate old content that they need a little more review in. Let the program work for you. It's getting a lot of great feedback. Okay, based on your performance in the LearnSmart module, SmartBook is now highlighting the corresponding passage in the ebook. You'll see these passages here are highlighted in green. This one's grayed out, and this one's in yellow. Green means go. Green means you have demonstrated an understanding of this concept. You are both confident, I know it, you know the answer, and accurate, you're correct. That's called mastery in our world. And we want to move you on to the passages that are highlighted in yellow. Yellow means slow down. Maybe reread just this passage here, these couple of sentences, answer a couple more questions to build a little greater confidence in this topic, and then this passage will turn to green and move on to the next. The grayed out passages just mean they are not tied directly to a learning objective that your instructor has highlighted, and so we're trying to cut through some of the anecdotal and auxiliary reading to get to the parts that directly affect your grade. Again, we're getting a lot of great feedback on this program, and we hope you enjoy it. Thank you for your time. My final slide's on tech support. Please recall the clearing of your cached files, your cookies, and your web browsing history in the event you experience an issue in the program. Please do not bombard your instructor with questions regarding Connect or SmartBook. It's only going to extend arriving at a timely solution for you. First and foremost, please give our customer care team a call at the number and the hours provided. Every time you contact customer care, the agent will provide you with a case number. Please make sure you write that case number down, because in the event the agent is either not able to solve your issue on the spot or your issue reoccurs, I would ask that you bring that case number directly to my attention, and I've provided my email here in the lower left. And please include that case number in the subject heading of your email. What this does is it empowers me to troubleshoot your issue while you're sitting in class or you're at work on your behalf. And then you have already done enough due diligence and provided enough details for me to arrive at a timely and local solution. Thank you again for your time, and best of luck in History of Jazz.